If you're struggling to grow your shoulders, which can be a very stubborn muscle, it means you're probably not training them properly. So let's discuss how to most efficiently target your deltoids and grow them. First of all, being efficient means achieving maximum output with minimal input. The definition from Google being achieving maximum productivity with minimal wasted effort. Talking strictly muscle hypertrophy, in order to be the most efficient, machines are going to be your best friend due to the stability they provide. The more stable you are when doing a movement means your form is going to be stricter, which means in the end you're going to be placing more tension on the target musculature rather than any other assisted muscles. For example, if you were to do a standing overhead shoulder press, you would be limited by your core. With this one little switch from standing to sitting down on a bench, you are now more stable, taking your lower back and core out of the equation. With this added stability, you can now take your front deltoid to absolute failure without your core being a limiting factor. Now let's talk about the side delts. Most people, when trying to target their side delts through lateral raises, either use too much of their shrugs or too much momentum. In order to combat this, we want to make sure our form is as strict as possible to limit trap work. One way to do this is by leaning on a bench for added stability or by opting for a cable lateral raise. And most importantly, leaving your ego at the door. The lateral delt is a very weak muscle. You are not going to be proving anything swinging weights up and down. It is better to lower the weight and do 8 to 12 strict reps. Last but not least, the rear delt. So a lot of people neglect this muscle, but that's a big mistake. It's what gives our shoulders the complete round look. Once again, the more stable you are, the more efficient your gains. My two go-to exercises for this will be rear delt rows or rear delt flies. Now listen up, if you're training your muscles properly and you're taking them to absolute failure and you're applying progressive overload, meaning you're doing more reps and weight every week, however you're still seeing minimal growth and results, then the issue would probably be your diet and recovery. If you want me to make a separate video on that, let me know in the comments.